halfpennies ready now, please. Get your halfpennies ready. Come on, missus. Don't be fumbling in your handbag. What are you filtering for there? Get your halfpennies ready. Well, this is where the outfit stood collecting the halfpennies on the Halfpenny Bridge in days gone by. You're all right, so you're getting through for nothing today. The turnstiles went away in 1919. The last halfpennies were paid in 1917 when the lease rang out. The Halfpenny Bridge was built to take the people across to the Crow Street Theatre. Some people rush across the Halfpenny Bridge. I like to take my time admiring the lamps and the earthenwork of the bridge itself. I like to look upriver to the west at the green domes of Adam and Eve's, St. Patrick's Tower, Gandon and Cooley's forecourts, and then let my eye come down by the Ormond Hotel in Ormond Quay. Of course, this was a ferry crossing before the bridge was built. People were afraid to travel too far afoot for fear of being attacked, so they were carried around in sedan chairs and crossed the Liffey by ferry. There were 7 ferries crossing the Liffey at various points. Looking downriver to the east, to Larkin and Connolly's Liberty Hall, and the green dome of James Gandon's Custom House, and over on the right, Austin's Quay, and George Webb's print shop and George Webb bookseller. I think I'll wander over and have a look at the books. I suppose it's true to say that I built up my library here with second-hand books and the far side at the Dublin bookshop. There's Seamus O'Sullivan's book, The Rose and Bottle. Seamus stood here himself, as did W.B. Yeats, as did George Bernard Shaw, Sean O'Casey, Padraig Pearse, James Connolly, Joseph Mary Plunkett, Kettle, all the great writers, poets and patriots and scholars. There's a nice one, Maud Garn MacBride, a biography of Yeats' beloved. But she didn't marry Yeats, she married Major John MacBride, who was executed in 1916. And Maud Garn gave a lifetime of service to the cause of Irish freedom. Musical Illusions by James Joyce. And here's a nice one, The Irish Volunteers. There's a nice bit in this by Padraig Pearse about the true flag of Ireland. The authorised flag is a plain gold harp on a green ground, and no other flag except authorised regimental colours is to be carried by the volunteers. The green background and the gold harp, the old ancient flag of Ireland before the green, white and orange tricolour. Here's a guide to Finnegan's Wake. I suppose you would need another guide. They're all Joyce nowadays. But you know, if you were to tell the truth, there was only 2 people understood Finnegan's Wake. James Joyce and myself. And sure, James Joyce is dead. Of course, Crown Alley, the Merchant's Arch and the Halfpenny Bridge is a great shortcut and very popular with Dubliners. If they didn't get it over in Georgia Street or Grafton Street, come on over and try Mary Street or Henry Street. So they're not now a Dublin song. There's no Dublin songs, lads. That's the stuff. Keep up them Dublin songs. The Merchant's Arch. Of course, it was the Merchants Guild Hall and Thomas Trainor's shoe shop. Thomas was out in 1916, fought in the Black and Tan War, was executed by the British. There should be a plaque there to him. There's a fine memorial to him in Tullow. And this is where Leopold Bloom bought the book The Sweets of Sin for Molly. So there's another book shop there. And Bourne's shoe shop, all things bright and beautiful, like Sharon Bourne fixing the shoes. And the Halfpenny Bridge books. You know, I could never pass by an old book shop without going in to see could I find another second-hand gem. The Halfpenny Bridge was originally called after Wellington. It was also known as the Metal Bridge and the Earthen Bridge. The bridge was built by Willie Walsh and John Claudius Beresford. Willie Walsh was the man who had 7 ferries operating on the Liffey at various points. The corporation, however, gave him 7 days to fix his leaky barges or he wouldn't get a renewal of the lease. Poor Willie went out and spent £1,000 on repairs. And sure, at the end of the year, he was back to the corpo. Look, says he, would you ever give us back a half year's rent? There's no business on the water this weather. It's no wonder Willie Walsh turned to building bridges. Beautiful, John, beautiful. How long are you playing here at the bridge?
40 years.
40 years?
Yeah.
When did you start playing the old fiddle?
Home, like.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Kilbeggan.
Oh, Kilbeggan, Westmeath.
I was down there now this 30 years.
30 years.
You know. And they belong to me now. The house fell down the top of it, so we had left.
I see, yeah, good. Do you like sitting here at the Halfpenny Bridge?
People speak to me here, you know.
Yeah, sure. It's a
company, you know?
Friendly old place.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give us another bar.
You must first get your bachelor's, then your master's.
Yeah, well, I suppose it goes with years training.
A lot of people go into learn the trade as a trader or something, but they only get halfway. Yeah. You only get their bachelor's degree. They never go.
I suppose that's where Jimmy Joyce sat when he was making the deal with the manager. I wonder is your man going to sell them hats in America?
That's a problem all the time.
It's nice to see Jimmy Joyce's photograph in the window of the Dublin Woolen Company, because after all, Jimmy was the Irish agent for the Dublin Woolen Company in Trieste. He came down here in 1909 and made a deal with the manager. So he brought with him 12 yards of Donegal tweed, and to say that half of Trieste were going around in tweed suits and tweed caps, all due to Jimmy Joyce's sales representation. Well, Andy Murray, how are you doing?
No complaints. I was just complaining. You won't get out for complaining.
Yeah, you were a founder member of the Marine, Port and Genital Workers Union.
I was indeed, yeah. Joined it in 1934. I was too young to join it any sooner. It was formed, you know, in 1933.
You're one of the few men who knows where the floating ballroom was in Dublin.
That I did, yeah. Between the old Liberty Hall, there's a new one there now, you know.
So this is, yes.
And there was an old boat there, a muck boat, right facing the Tivoli. And there was a floating kip, it went by the floating kip. So the parish priest, I think, got it, and City Key got it shut down.
Did you ever dig any of the boats now?
Well, I tell you, I've done a little bit of spello on it. I was never employed to dig a boat. Now, the coal porters will be there digging the boat in Donnelly's coal place, at old Mungo.
Sure, yeah.
Did you ever hear the Mungo?
Yes, I did.
St. Mungo.
Yeah.
So we get into there, and the fellas be going for their beer, and we go down there, 4 of us, and geez, should we have a shovel there, a number 7 shovel?
Yeah, the big heart-shaped one.
Heart-shaped.
Take about 2 or 3 stone on it. And they were all small men, weren't
all small and hard, and they all chewed tobacco.
Yes, yeah.
I knew one man and his teeth was wore down to the last.
Yeah.
And they didn't smoke, but chewing tobacco all his life. His teeth was wore down.
And then out for Beardo hour.
For the Beardo. Well, that's where we got a few bob.
Yeah.
We got a tenner off him. And then we go to the lick.
Yeah, you were
Or
like...
if it wasn't the lake, it was the Lyceum.
Yes, up where the vault
Or the vault. Well, the vault and the Lyceum were much the same.
yeah.
That was the same name, you know.
The Mero.
And the Mero. Oh, that was my favourite. That was my favourite. The Mero was my favourite. I hadn't much fun with the masterpiece at all.
No, the masterpiece was a bit swanky.
Oh, it was a bit swanky.
And the Grand Central.
Oh, look, I was in there. Oh, my God, I couldn't tell you what happened to me there. Oh, my God. I felt something silky under my foot one time. Didn't tell you what it was.
Coming up Lower Liffey Street, Strand Street on the left, that'll give you an idea. The Liffey came in as far as here, that was the Strand. And over on the right, the lots. Again, reclaimed land, which was parcelled out by the corporation in lots, all drawn out of a hat. Liffey Street was a great area for furniture brokers. And there used to be old gramophone shops and needle shops, and there was a couple of straw bonnet manufacturers.
Mind the road.
Coming out of Liffey Street into Abbey Street. Of course, Abbey Street was the hub of the newspaper industry. The Irish Times, the Freeman's Journal, the Monitor, the Evening and Morning News, Thomas Davis's Nation, and of course, not forgetting the Irish Independent and the Irish Press. Fleet Street in London is the home of the newspaper industry. Our Fleet Street takes its name from the fact that it went down to the fleet of ships in the River Liffey. I'm heading down now towards Capel Street, but sure, I'm a devil for going like a butterfly in a zigzag fashion. But I want to show you a house over here. When I think of the thousands of people that climb these steps, this is all that's left at the Odd Fellows building, the City of Dublin Lodge of the Independent Order of Odd Fellows. We could do with a few lodges around Dublin today, Odd Fellows. Well, in this building met 7 trade unions and 8 loan societies. What stories those rafters could tell. The United Smith Society, the Blind Basket Maker Society, the Chimney Cleaner Society, the Cart Wagon Wheel Society, and all the loan societies that were in here. The Premier Loan, the Workman's Loan, St. Catherine's Loan, St. Abraham's Loan, and the